Hi, my name is Morgan Berkeley and I am doing a presentation on the environmental impact of meat. So, how much meat do we really consume? In the world, we produce about 285 million tons of meat altogether, and Americans eat about 270 pounds each year on average, while in Bangladesh they only eat about 4 pounds a year. How much water does the meat industry use? In order to produce these cows, a single cow can drink up to 50 gallons a day of water each day, and on a hot day it can increase all the way up to 100 gallons, and 80% of the water in the U.S. that is consumed by raising livestock. It takes about 683 gallons of water to produce just a single gallon of milk, and it takes more than 2,400 gallons of water to produce a single pound of beef. That being said, and including what was said in the previous slide, that means that the meat industry uses approximately 1.368 billion gallons of water each year to produce meat. How much food does it take to create this delicious food? Well, in America, it takes about 165 pounds to 661 pounds of grass or grain to produce a single pound of protein. And according to PETA, the world's cattle alone consume a quantity of food equal to the caloric needs of 8.6 billion people, more than the entire human population on Earth. So, right now, the cattle in this world consume more food than the entire human population. And on top of that, 40% of the world's surface is used for farming, and in the United States alone, we use 56 million acres of land to grow feed just for the animals, while only 4 million acres are used to produce plants for humans to eat. And 86%, which means 86% of the land is used for raising animals, or raising food for animals, who are eventually going to be eaten as food. And more than 90% of the rainforests have been demolished for animal grazing since 1970. The pollution that this industry creates is just crazy. The U.S. farms produce approximately 500 million tons of manure each year, which causes runoff, which goes into our water and creates water pollution. And now the meat industry is the #1 water pollutant in the world, and an estimated 18% of our greenhouse or human-caused greenhouse gases were created by livestock alone. And in the U.S., 85% of all soil erosion is directly related to the meat industry. Now we compare this to vegetables, and it only takes 244 gallons of water to create a single pound of protein, a single pound of tofu, while it takes 2,400 gallons of water to create a single pound of beef. And on top of that, like I said earlier, we only use 4 million acres to produce the plants for us to eat, while we use millions and millions, I think I said 58 million acres for the plants for our eventual food to eat. So in conclusion, by cutting out our red meat, we will reduce our carbon footprint more than even giving up a car. And by going vegan, we can save approximately 219,000 gallons of water per year per person. And for those who can't completely cut out red meat, you can also just cut out meat. You can just cut out red meat, and it will help cut down the carbon footprint significantly. And even just eating a fish and veggie diet can cut down the carbon footprint almost as much as just becoming a vegetarian. Thank you. Have a great day.